everybody, this is Flippin' Bean coming at you. So what we're gonna do, as I know I haven't been on in a while, and because of life's happened. I got a house, been taking care of stuff, ripping up a new job over the last year, bunch of stuff. Also the usual hate fucking Balzano. For that, we'll probably do a video later. All right, since I'm gonna be drinking, I always like promoting gun safety. So, I haven't drank yet. So let's unload. Let's unload, show clear. It's all clear. No briny, no shiny silver in there. There we go. Got myself Maduro. Liga Bravada. Or actually Undercrown, to be precise. Got some bourbon in here. And what we got is the Martyr from Heretic Knives. So this is the S35VN model. I'll explain all the parts I love. Some personal gripes about it myself. Nothing crazy, but I do have some personal gripes. Everybody should. It's a knife. Obviously I carry it. There's some wear marks right there, right about there. So, fires like a champ, which I'm very happy with how it locks up as well. We're going to talk about all that. So, first off, Heretic. Heretic is a knife company out of Florida. Headed up by the wonderful TJ Marfione. He is awesome. His wife's awesome. They have two of the cutest freaking kids I've ever seen. Curly hair and all. Then you can tell they got that from TJ. So, what we got going on here, we got the Heretic Martyr. This is their S35VN model. This is with the Stonewash, with the Recurve Tanto. Holds really well in the hand. I was actually very surprised by this because I was assuming that this pocket clip was going to cause so many hot spots. We're going to get to that though. All right, so let's just go over the random specs. So we got just a cunt hair over 3 inches on the blade. All right, we have a cutting edge of about 3 and 1.25. With that recurve adds just like I said, just that cunt hair. Close length, we got about 4.6. Overall length is 7.6. All right, we got CPM S35VN, and you can see the mark for that. He puts it right in the plunge, which is interesting because I don't see that a lot. And I will say this: the plunges are nice and gradual. It's not a hard plunge. It's a very soft plunge, if you will. Flat ground and a DLC aluminum, actually anodized aluminum, black aluminum, and aluminum back spacer. I thought it was steel for the longest, but I took a magnet to it. Nah, nothing. So it's a good magnet. So it's not like so you people can't say like, oh, it's a. You're like, let me give you an idea of how good of a magnet. Okay, sorry. This has always been a joke to me. Quartermaster said that this was a titanium crambit, titanium frame lock. Yep, that's that titanium. Titanium. Now people wonder why. Hey Adam, why do you have a Quartermaster? We'll go on a video about that later, but short version, somebody gave me one to kind of talk some shit on, and I talked some shit on it. Anyways. So here's a couple things I love. I love one, this ribbing. Kind of reminds me of like this, the structure of a fish. Like how if you look down the spine of a fish and all the fish bones and all the ribs. Yeah, that. So that also leads into a couple other things. We got this nice waffling. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. It's the waffle. It's a waffle stomp. You got a thumb hole. I mean, that's kind of like aesthetics. It's not functional, obviously, but it looks great. The profile is amazing. I do love this like kind of slanted drop, and how it blends in deeply. There's a couple other things I'm gonna have a gripes on. I'll explain. So with this ribbing, here's the thing. That creates a great pitch point for these. So granted, when he does these, they're tuned really well. Thing is, they don't allow, I don't know if I can get that in the picture. Well, if you can see right here, see right there where that crossbar is? That sits right underneath. So you can kind of see where it's raised right there. That sits right underneath the clip. So what it does is it creates a harder pinch point, and it's a pain in my ass sometimes to get this out of my pants. I know that people won't say that a lot, but it is, because the reasoning behind that is I wear pants with a little more reinforced seam on the pockets, because, well, let's say I wear a lot of, I got a knife, I got a flashlight, I got sometimes a pen, you know, there's a multitude of things. I got a key bar, you know, there's multiple things. So we're gonna go into that. So that kind of creates a gripe for me, but it doesn't really create hot spots for me. I mean, if I was really wrenching into this, yes, but if it's like an everyday use knife, I'm not gonna create enough of a hot spot for me to bitch and moan about it. So there's that. There's the other thing I do love is I love the aesthetics of this large pivot. From my understanding, these are, well, from my understanding, these are on I have notes, sorry, a GTC race bearing. So there's that. So that, I do love that. I love the larger hardwares. That it creates an overall aesthetic that I'm happy with. Here's my other main gripe. Not a lot of issues with the lockup. Nothing there. Here's the problem. When it's closed, I want to see if you can see that. You hear that? And upon closer inspection, what it is he cuts a pocket. See if I can get that in there. See if I can get that pocket in there. See that pocket? That pocket is cut. So then when I close this, I'm just gonna demonstrate. Okay, that's great. There's a little bit of lash. Creates that weird sound for me. Now, I'm not, for what the price on these are, it's a good auto. I mean, and for how old the company is, it's a fantastic auto. Hold on, liquor break. It's a fantastic auto. My only gripe is just that little, because in my mind, I don't want it to deploy, but I've dropped this thing. Hence the little, that little dinghy right there. I've dropped it just to see if it would do if it would open. It didn't open. I am very impressed by these. I think for an auto, for a company like, okay, so TJ makes OTFs. So for an OTF company making a side folder, amazing. Amazing. I'm actually very impressed by this, very happy by this. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recommend this, and yeah, I mean, for overall price, I want to say these are somewhere in the high twos range. Let me see. Let me see what they have them for. Let's see. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. That's the Martyr. Huh. Some reason my phone's not working right. Anyways, but I'm down with this. I think for the price rise and for the feel and the use, holds an edge well. So whoever does their heat treating does a great job. They serialize them. I'm gonna see if I can get that serial. There we are. Serializer. So yeah, overall, I am very impressed, people. I think you want to get on this wagon, and I thank you guys very much for your patience. With that being said, I want you guys to